This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.
You can't sleep at night, I swear. All I see is strangers polluting my air. Favor what you love, favor what I love, cause I'm a king. Hope you can see right. You got the power to move.
Subscribe now.
Got the green light. You done knock down a few doors, throwing blows, cause you ain't scared of crows. How many deposits you gon' see before you nigga fold? On the road to them opposites. Nigga might just end up missing. Put off with my cousin, left a slain. Now it's gon' be some killings. Be around the blocks, ain't New York, but we gon' do some drilling. See Cal in that witch, I got my trigger fingers itching. Tryna feed another nigga, gon' be your crit tonight. Nigga fell off dipping in the set, now watch him grit the pipe. He ain't put his hustle before his habit, got him missing life. Being on this bitch, he insecure, cause it ain't sitting right, no giving fight. You niggas can't be in and out. Making all them excuses for your face, got you running wild.
Big and Lazy Podcast.
We back again.
I'm Big. I got my homie with me.
As always, your boy Lazy, man.
And we got...
Still winning Mills, man. Checking in, man. What's cracking, y'all?
Man. It's been a long time coming for this, man.
Most definitely.
Before we get started, though, that song that y'all just heard, that Heat y'all just heard, is from Forever Paid Rolly. It's called Favor What They Love.
Go check it out.
Check it out. Apple
Stream.
Music, Podcast,
Everywhere.
Spotify, anywhere you get your music.
Man, we got one of the best chefs.
Yes, sir.
One of the best clothing line. All around hustler, man. You got...
One of the best rappers.
He's a triple-double in life.
Going since high school.
Uh-huh.
He been rapping since high. He been... I'm telling you, this nigga he was like 50 Cent to me. This nigga was,
No, man. Hey, I'm humble about it, man. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
y'all boys having me, man. But you just got to have your hand in 2-3 different things. You know what I'm saying? Especially when being creative.
They
You know
say
what I'm saying?
they say if you're trying to get rich, you have to,
You know?
you got to have your hands in about 6-7 different things,
Plus,
man.
like it's supposed to say, have 3 things that you always doing, something to keep you, physically happy, something that's gonna keep you mentally and spiritually happy, and something that's gonna keep you financially happy. You know what I'm saying? So why not have your hand in 3 different things? Plus, we all still young. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like we can do 4, 5, 3 different, 10 different things.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah, exactly. Most
Mhm.
definitely.
Still winning, man. How you come up with that, man? Because it's like it kind of makes you stay consistent too, in a way. Like you can't
So,
fall off.
Real, most that. Well, see,
your head.
but see, that's the thing. Like, still winning is, it's not necessarily just about like always being a winner or always winning or because it's about the losses too. So
Yeah.
I started this probably like 10, 12 years ago. I was down at WKU, man. I was
Yeah.
really just trying to put my money into something else, than what we was doing. So it's like, we started trying to throw a party, but I wanted a brand. I didn't just want just like a party promoting company, just a
Right.
brand that I can kind of just grow. And it can go through,
Yeah.
so many different ways and different avenues. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
It's dope.
I just wanted something that was going to stand for, anything that you could go through or any avenue that you can hit them with, So I
Right.
just feel like still winning is just more so of, just about not only the wins, but like the losses and what it takes to get them. Because you always, even when you lose, you feel me, you still win.
Yeah.
You just got to understand what it takes to get there and what you learn from it and gain from
Facts.
it. You feel me?
It ain't a loss. You got to look at it like it's not a loss. It's a lesson, man. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how I take it L on, like, how can I move different? What am I learning from that? Because
Exactly.
you're going to take L's to the day you die. You know what I mean? It ain't
Yeah.
nothing. You
gotta
might
roll
take
with
less L's because you're learning, but you're going to take L's.
And as you should, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like when you win, it's a win, but then you got to start. It's something totally different because it's like I was just telling you. It's like, what have you done for me now? And that's
Yeah.
with anything that you do, from my businesses that I run, from what y'all do. Like, you only as good as your last situation, as your
Right.
last win. So
Uh-huh.
if you're still winning, like even when you lose, what'd you learn from it? What you get from it? What did you gain from it? So why ain't it a win?
So how'd you make the transition? Because I remember you used to play football.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? How'd you make the transition into like rap and like, you know what I'm saying, really like making a way, providing, doing things you like to do?
Yeah,
'Cause
so-
that's a bad motherfucker.
As far as, like I always did the music. That's just one of those creative things that just kind of always been my niche. But,
Mhm.
you grow and you learn and you start to get older. And especially like I'm 32 now. So I tell a lot of people now, especially a lot of young dudes, like, take your 20s and do a lot of different things. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? Like, we shouldn't be tailored and tied to just one thing and figure like we just got to get it figured out. Like,
Right.
take your 20s, try to do all kind of different things because you never know. Like, God gives everybody a gift. And
Yeah.
I try to preach this, but
Mhm.
your gift is something that you do the best with the least amount of effort. And you might not even know it, but how can you know it if you trying to do this, but your gift is this? You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yeah, you can't put people in a box, man. Like,
yeah,
everybody.
exactly. So I'm one of them people, like, I done worked several different jobs. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now
Me too.
I run a business and I ain't been working 4 years because I found my gift. But
Yeah.
what's crazy was when I was working those jobs, I understood that I had a gift. I just didn't know what it was. Like people ask me all the time, like, "Oh, well, cooking's your gift." Cooking's not my gift. I don't even like to
It
cook.
ain't.
No. It's not. Here's the thing. Well, I'll take it back. Cooking is my gift, but it's not my passion.
Okay.
I'm passionate about a lot of different things, but just because you're passionate about something, don't mean that God gave you a gift in that.
Right.
I'm passionate about music, but I don't necessarily feel like I'm gifted in it. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about
That's
how
what
you
you're
work.
saying.
Yeah. How you work it and what you gonna do with it. But I'm
Yeah.
passionate about bringing people together, making people happy. You
Mhm.
know, and
I feel like
being a cause of that. You feel me?
I feel like you always been like that too, bro. Like
Mhm.
just think of all them times over Stu Brown's
Yeah.
house. You know what I'm saying? It was always deep in camaraderie. No matter who's at my house or Stu's house, we outside. You know what I'm saying?
We
back
outside. We
with
friends,
this?
and we. You said what?
You go back with Stuart like that?
Man,
Yeah.
I call him man. I don't call him Stuart.
Nah, yeah. That's
Uh-huh.
and see, man, that's what the closest people call him. People
Yeah.
don't know that, but that's the thing. It's like we was always together. You know, like
Yeah.
like I said, all the homies we just linked up last night. Just had dinner. Now
Mhm.
in today's time, chicks and people on social media they'll call that sassy, like a bunch of niggas meeting
Yeah.
up together
But
to
y'all
have
been
dinner. But
been
like
doing
it's
that.
just about the camaraderie,
And that's
bringing
boss
people
shit.
together. And yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, we went to Capitol Grill. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's just like bringing people together. Sitting at a table, you ain't got your phones out. Y'all just shooting the shit,
Right.
talking about life,
Cracking jokes.
cracking
Yeah.
jokes, And honestly, that's what I do every day. Like people
Yeah.
think that I own a catering company. People think I just cook and like you just sell food and all this. But what I do, I bring people together. People don't
Right.
even understand. Think about it, bro. There's not nothing that you can do that doesn't involve food, from a wedding
Facts.
to a business dinner to a first date,
Yeah.
sometimes to a last date, or you know what I'm saying? And it's not even about like what you eating or the food. It's just about what brings people together. And like I
Yeah.
said, like even with my business, like I done brought people together like off of food, like that made people cry when they come in and see the
Mhm.
spread and see all of these people around. And that's really like like I said, that's my gift. It's like
Yeah.
really bringing people together just through what I do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's how you change the world, when you can figure out how to make something better or make a situation better or affect somebody in a positive way that's gonna be positive to them and everybody around them. You feel me? So
Yeah.
you just gotta find the beauty in anything that you do. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, you got to, bro. Especially if you're gonna do it long term.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it as
and that's
grind.
what I'm saying. That's what's gonna make you do it long term, when you continue to find the deeper meaning in behind just what you do. Like y'all run a podcast, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like, all right, people can get in a camera and talk, but how are you like y'all? Somebody might watch a video, y'all might affect somebody in a way y'all don't even know.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's
Right.
deeper than just what y'all even thought about. And that's why I say like it's your gift versus just like what you passionate about. Because you could be passionate about something else, but
Right.
God might have gave you a gift to do this that's going to affect somebody in a different way, and that's how you change the world. You feel me?
Definitely.
So
How do you feel about like you being an entrepreneur? And I know sometimes I feel like you might be getting pulled in a whole bunch of different directions, and you're still trying to make time for your children, your woman, time
See,
for yourself, your mental health.
Here's what a lot of people don't understand. Like, anytime that you are an entrepreneur trying to do something that's bigger than yourself, first of all, to be an entrepreneur, you need to figure out it's not just about the money. Don't get me wrong. You go into business to make money,
Mhm.
but it's not just about the money. It's how can I make somebody's life or situation better?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Once you figure out that, and once you let that consume you, you're gonna have to sacrifice. And that's what a lot of people don't get. Like, I could go work a job. This ain't, I've worked jobs before. This ain't no knock to nobody that works a job, but I work more hours doing what I do as an entrepreneur than I do at working a job. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's
People don't see that though.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's about the sacrifice. And what are you? Some people like, I might talk. Sometimes I talk to my girl. Me and my girl, we go out back and forth all the time. Sometimes about certain things, and it's like I'm just willing to sacrifice certain things to have certain things and get
Mhm.
a certain life and live a certain way. But it's about this. What are you willing to give up? And then it's all about the balance too. So I just say it's a tie between sacrifice and balance, because sometimes I gotta turn down certain things just because of this. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes I might have to take this on because this is what I want for this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just, so I think it's just about the sacrifice and the balance and how you gonna manage that,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna ask you as like an entrepreneur, like as far as music or food or whatever in my clothing land, like are you one of the problems I have with like is gatekeeping information. If anybody comes in my inbox or whatever, man, you got any pointers? This one chick came, pointers, I'll pay you. No, I'm gonna tell you, you use this and this and that. I tell you, it's enough to eat for everybody. So how do you feel like when people like come to you like, man, could you give me a recipe?
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Don't get me wrong. People come to me, ask me about, let's just take the food for example. They ask me for recipes. I'll give them the recipe. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something in there that I might leave out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
But you're gonna get the basis of it. But as far as keeping information, people ask me all the time, what do you think about this? This is what I'm trying to do. It's enough money for everybody.
Right.
This is like, people don't understand. This is Louisville. This is a big city. I have people that, if I'm too busy, I'll be like, look, this is my 5 top people that I would, give to you. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, somebody asked me a question, what do you think about this? I'm going to give them the real. Because it's certain things that I wish I would have been able to talk to some people. Mm-hmm. And there's also some people who have turned me on to the certain things. So why not? You know what I'm saying?
Information is everything.
And that's the thing. It's like, I feel like I'm not the best or I'm not here, but I can give you information to where I'm in a good enough position and I believe in my craft to where you go do your thing. I can turn you up, tell you how to do it. And it's not going to affect me because I already got my thing. I already got my stuff. So why wouldn't I?
The thing is, you gonna get you blessed for what you do for people. Not necessarily like I know I'm gonna get blessed for this, but I found out like I cut hair. If I'm busy and I'm booked, or if I'm not in town,
turn them on to another.
You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely calling my homie Jeff the barber, or Mr. Miller up at the shop or something. Like I'm not too proud to see somebody else happy or see somebody else get some money, but I really hate gatekeeping too because it's always somebody that you feel like, damn, I could do that. You know what I mean? Like all you gotta do is give me the basis of shit, and I can do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
now,
gatekeeping sucks, bro.
Here's what I will say as far as gatekeeping. Like there's certain things that you just have to just like go do on your own. Like I can't do everything for you.
Right.
I can give
you gotta have the work in.
Yeah, exactly. I can give you the basis. I can tell you this is what I think. You can ask me a question, but you're gonna do with this information what you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if I've got my information, this is what I did, this is what I had to do. I expect you to do the same thing, for you. And you can't keep asking me X, Y, and Z and then not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because now we just wasting time.
And you taking my flavor.
Yeah,
even with like just not to stay on cooking, it's just like even with cooking, if you give somebody the basis of a recipe, cooking is really putting what you feel into it.
Exactly. That's why I say I can give you a recipe with something, but it's just certain things. It's just gonna come out like to this day. These things my mom and my granny cooked.
Yeah.
They gave me all their recipes and it still ain't gonna come out the same. You know what I'm saying? But you just can't do certain things a certain way that somebody does it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, as far as my information with gatekeeping, now here's what I do have a problem with gatekeeping. It's like when you steal an idea or you steal a whole situation, so I might get that in the sense of, like I can't tell you this is what I did because you're going to turn around and do the same thing. But then it's like, why not? Because it's competition. You know what I'm saying? Like I offer a lot of different services. And sometimes in the city, I've seen a lot of people start offering certain services and start doing things the way I've done it. But at the same time, like, cool. Why? Like, I feel like why not be the one who started this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's because a lot of people don't think like I think. Like I cook. People think, and I started off just selling $10 boxes. But I got to a point where it's like, well, shit, I work out every week. Motherfuckers just trying to eat healthy and stuff. All right, let's do some meal preps. Yeah. So now we got a whole meal prep with meal. I do it for myself. Why not do it for other people? Now we got a meal prep with meals program. So now we selling $20 boxes, and some people's gonna want meal preps. Man, I got my girlfriend here. I'm trying to do something special, something nice, some player shit for her. Let's do a private dinner. I'm posting that just on this is what I'm doing for the night. People write me, oh, this is so romantic, this is so sweet. You get 20 inboxes like that. You like, well, shit, I bet you people pay good money for this. Boom, now we got the private date night. Then you got I got a party of 10. Can you just come cook for us? Fuck it, why not? I can do 10 boxes. Why can't I cook for 10 people in the catering? Boom, now you got caterings. Now you got private dinners. Now you got meal preps. Now you got boxes. Somebody's like, man, your food's so good. Come with me out of town with me. We'll fly you here or we'll pay for you to come here and just cook for us. Cool. Now you got all of these different services that you offer all under one umbrella.
Yeah.
And then you start to post these things and you posting 5 different things all through the week. And now, 2-3 years later, then you start seeing other chefs start offering these things that there wasn't offered for at first, which what's the problem with that? That's
Right.
what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like we got real deal top chefs in the city that's on a worldwide platform. You know what I'm saying? So why not look and see what they doing and talk to them, pick their brain, and you go be that dude? Why can't it be 2-3 different people that's doing the same thing? You know what I'm saying? On that level, you feel
we've always been that type of people though, because you see a Cricket, Metro, AT&T all on one street.
Now you see Family Dollar in
next
the same
to
building.
Dollar General. Like,
right? Hold
you know
on.
what I'm saying?
Right next to a Thornton's that's next to a Speed. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And a BP. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, and that not only that,
McDonald's
like
and rallies.
man, and now you adding value to your city that's going to
Right.
turn your city up. And why don't you be the person behind that?
Yeah.
That's just how I look at like gatekeeping, and you know, like I'm not one, and I don't know if it's just a female thing, but I'm just one of them people. Like, man, everybody can get it, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just make sure you getting yours. You feel
You
me?
got to. And it really don't matter what everybody else is doing. Like,
yeah.
you got to put your own sauce onto anything you're doing.
Exactly, and that's
Your own little flurry, little
man,
yeah.
and that's the thing. Like y'all got this podcast, you know what I'm saying? The Breakfast Club got a podcast.
Yeah.
Gilly Wallow got a podcast. Lil Shannon Sharp got a podcast.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna add something different. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So like, what's the problem with that?
Nothing at all.
Ain't
man.
nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
This little chick, I don't know her personally, but she was on Facebook and she's always talking about her trucking business.
Okay.
She's always talking about her trucking business. So I was in it trying to get in for a while. So I'm, you know, I thought it was kind of cool. I'm like, hey, could you give me some pointers? Yada yada. Oh no, we didn't. I'm gonna have to pay and this and that. I'm gonna need this. I'm like, cool. So fast forward, now you in my inbox asking about how to get a podcast started. I'm not even petty ass nigga. You go here, whoop whoop whoop. You can holler at my cameraman, the best hit something beat, the best producer in the motherfucking world, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I ain't like that.
Hey, what?
But on some comedic stuff, you say you do couple dinners, right? Have you ever had a catered like a toxic couple? Like they got the scrapping in there, like let me see your phone. You didn't get all, you know what I mean? Just,
No, man. Listen, I've never had it because when I'm doing the couple dinners, they either in a good space or the dude is trying to clean up some shit.
Yeah.
Now I done had situations where I done catered a dinner because I post all my stuff because it's promotion. You know what I'm saying? Why would I do anything that's amazing and not post it? I'd have had dudes call me when you leave, man, don't post that, man. I'm a one bitch gonna do this for you. You know what I'm saying? So I done had them kind of situations, man. But you know,
probably
like,
some of your best work.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Which
don't get his face in
and honestly, like now, and it's like you ain't even got to tell me that because I'm just posting the work versus like what you know. Now sometimes I like to promote and show who's involved.
Love.
But black love and like and that's what I'm saying. Like this is deeper than me. It's deeper than my social media because I'm promoting black love to the community. I'm promoting my business to the community, and as far as what they doing and what they celebrating, we bringing people together. I'm bringing people to the table. So it's deeper than that. But at the same time, you gotta respect what people want and you know what they got going on. But I've never had nothing too crazy like that. But I also I try to stay professional when I do run my business. You know what I'm saying? So
I got one more question for you. So you seen that meme? The death race pointed at us. The Martians is gonna take out the world. And we need one dish from Chef Mills to save. What's your go-to dish?
Man, hey, we gonna do the dish that started my business, a Cajun chicken pasta. You know, and I'm gonna say right now, I've got the best in the world.
Ooh.
Try, and anybody that wants to try me, we can do it. It's gonna cost you $1,500. And I've told a couple of these chefs that try to call me out on some chef shit, like, you want to battle? Because I've won Super Chef Show, and it was a $5,000 prize. So
I lost money on that.
On what?
You bet on it?
Yeah, I bet at KG. I bet at Damo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
no,
nothing personal. I'm just sorry that you had to endure that, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just really stand, like, I'm that confident to where I stand behind my work. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I'm at a point now to where if I've got paid to compete, I don't even mean to sound on no cocky shit or nothing, but if I've got paid to compete, why would I go do it for free?
Not at all.
I understand.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to say this now. Anybody that wants to, compete with me on, like, that's my dish and that's what I'm coming with and I stand by it, but I'm just that confident in my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I've perfected it and I've mastered it. So with that being said, like, I'm not gonna do it for free. I'm not gonna compete for free if I can already go get paid to do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're good at anything, why would you keep going to go do it for free?
No, sir.
If you're good at something and you're getting paid for it, quit doing it for free. Go get paid for it.
Didn't you and Chef Damo have like a versus during COVID? Like
That was it. Shout out to Chef Damo, man. He came hard. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I just, and we didn't even, here's what's crazy. they didn't even have us cook no shit like that. They just gave us some random shit to cook. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just one of them people, you know, like as far as like chefs calling you out saying I got the best this, the best that. Because honestly, like I said, we in Louisville. We all dealing with a lot of the same people. We selling to a lot of the same people. Some people gonna be like, nah, his shit was nasty.
Yeah.
Some people tell me, y'all, them might tell y'all, nah, music shit was nasty.
That's just the city though. Like
You know what I'm
the city's
saying?
too small. Like, everybody know. Like if you rap, somebody knows somebody else that rap. So it's like, oh, you rap. My nigga's better. I don't give a fuck what you coming with.
And that's
You know what
cool.
I'm saying?
Because that's opinion. But opinions
It
are
is.
like assholes. Everybody
Everybody
got one. But at the end of the day,
dropping that bread too.
how confident are you in what you do?
Yeah.
And I'm 15. Hey, listen, you want to do anything? It's $1,500. We can get some official people, real people, and let's make it a thing. You feel me? And that's gonna bring recognition to you, to your brand, because I'm gonna bring all of my platform. I want to promote the shit.
And it's gonna show who's serious.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, how serious are you about it? You know, so yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. The Cajun chicken pasta, I got the best in the city, so
pressure.
That's just what it is. You feel me? I'll bring out, and I'm gonna bring. I told you I'm gonna bring y'all some food. I'm gonna bring some of that up here for y'all. You feel me?
Man.
Any of these chefs, any of these 5-star restaurants, whatever you want to do.
Them for real.
I know some real deal, and I'm not talking about no regular people that just like to eat. I'm talking about some real chefs. You feel me? And I'm tapped in with some real deal worldwide chefs.
Yeah.
$1,500. Let's do it.
Yeah, like, you gotta show that you serious.
Yes, sir.
Down with anything that somebody's serious about. Because once, like you said, to some people it might sound cocky, but to somebody that's serious, they're gonna be like,
you know, y'all,
you know, I got some money.
You see what I'm saying? Somebody else came up here talking about I got the best pasta, and I'm like, well, $1,500 says otherwise, and I'm like, let's make it a thing, and not only just putting up the money, like let's make it a thing, like get the city involved. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring some recognition to our brands. Let's come on the Big and Lazy podcast. Let's hit a B9. Like let's bring some recognition to our brand. To where fuck the $1,500. This is gonna do us doing this is gonna do more for your business and what you got going on than that little $1,500 that you just lost to me.
Facts.
See what I'm saying?
We usually ask like if we could collab with any artist. We could still ask that, but like if you could work with any chef in the world, who would it be? Like if you could. I don't know, is that a thing? Man,
that's hard though. That's a hard question.
Yeah, no, it's I mean, of course, Gordon Ramsay. You know, and I haven't necessarily worked, but he judged my homie Big Mo, Chef Jerron. He won one of the seasons of Master Chef. Shout out to
ain't that Sizzle's brother?
Yeah. I call him Big Mo. Everybody knows him as Chef Jerron. You know, I love to work with him. Gordon Ramsay, of course. You know, I'd love to be on the Beat Bobby Flay show. You know,
is Guy Fieri? Is he a chef?
You know what's crazy? He's not a chef, but he's just a food guru. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I'd love to do with him. Like I said, all of these people, people from the city have dealt with these people. You know what I'm saying? So this Food Network's contract's gonna come soon, man. I had something set up last summer, but things fell through for some other reasons we ain't got to talk about. But like it's gonna come soon, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, like on the big platform of Food Network. So like we got that coming soon.
Hold on, about us? You go ahead.
Do you still got your sauce in Frank's? That's major right there.
Yeah. So I had it in Frank's for about 3 years. They haven't got a new batch just for some FDA purposes, specifically. But I do still offer it and I do still sell it. So, they can hit up the meal sauce, man. It goes great on seafood, vegetables, any kind of, meat, So shout out to meal sauce, man. And shout out to Frank's for even giving me the opportunity, man. I'm forever grateful for this.
Shout out Frank's, man. What about a restaurant, bro? Like your style of even how you talk about the food and stuff like that is just intriguing. I feel like you could easily still win in the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be cuisine. It ain't like pulling up to the.
You know what's crazy?
What's that place? The Incredible.
The Super Chefs?
Nah, the little pink store that place that used to be rallies.
Oh, the Incredible
Cams.
Yeah.
They good. You feel me? Right in burgers and fries. Right. You can.
I haven't been there yet. I always said because I grew up right around the corner from it. So I always said I'm gonna swing over there.
It's pressure.
Grab some.
It's pressure, but it's never had. But my only thing is it's burgers and fries. You feel me? That's what the hood has to offer because that's the hood. But
not only and that's the thing with restaurants. You can't be in there trying to sell no $45 plates.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if they are good.
Facts.
But see, the restaurant game for me, I don't necessarily want a restaurant just because I don't want to deal with the overhead, and I can make the same. I can make the same kind of money and do the same kind of situations by offering the private chef and the catering services. Right. And like I said, I mean, I don't care what nobody says. We all entrepreneurs, and like I said, this is all deeper than just us in the business and making money. But I don't care what you say. You go into business to make money. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like a restaurant goes, I'm just more focused on the private chef aspect of it, and I feel like it offers exclusivity
Right.
to
And it's
you know,
personal.
yeah, yeah, it's personal, it's exclusive, and I can offer something different than just like having just a restaurant dealing with the overhead. It's a lot of things that come with a restaurant that I just don't want to deal with, and I'm not saying never, ever, but as of right now and where I'm focused on and where my career is going, I would just rather just focus on having all of the 5 different aspects under one umbrella than having a restaurant because that will take away from those, you know.
Right.
So if I have a restaurant, I might not be able to go cater a wedding for 500 people or go cater for talk for 700, you know,
Right.
because I got to run this
I
restaurant.
remember you did that.
Yeah, yeah, you know, and that was something major. So it's like I'd rather offer those services, especially when you're thinking of dealing with a private chef, because what I
Yeah.
do is honestly bigger in a lot of cities. Louisville's not really hip to a lot of
Facts.
things that I do.
They'd be surprised.
You know what I'm saying? But what I do is bigger, like in L.A., Houston, you know, those
Mm-hmm.
New York, those bigger cities, to where you have not only the city being bigger, but you have different people in there that have a demand for the, you know, what I offer. So, you know, the restaurant thing is not nothing I necessarily want to do. Which is why I also like to offer and keep like the pop-up shops or the $25 plates or, you know,
Right.
something like that, you know. So
Keep it personal.
Were you in Arizona for like a bachelor party or something?
man, I've been all
was
kind of
dope.
places, man. I flew to Hawaii. No, we went to Miami for the bachelor party you thinking about, but yeah, that's the traveling self-service, the traveling chef service where people and I tell people like it's not even about paying a whole bunch of money, but think about y'all been to bachelor parties, y'all been out of
Facts.
town with y'all boys. Y'all got if it's a group of y'all gotta call, get reservations, try to go somewhere
man.
for
Make
the
sure
food to
y'all book
maybe
meals,
or
man.
you know what I'm saying? Why not have a private chef? Y'all already gonna rent the
Yeah.
Airbnb. Y'all already gonna have all of this stuff. Have a private chef, you know.
Ain't gotta
come
worry
there,
about
ain't
food,
gotta
yeah.
worry about it. Y'all still get dressed up, come in, boom, y'all got a plate, and I promise you it's gonna be far than half the
Right.
restaurants that's gonna be even in the town that you don't know
That's what I was
about.
gonna say.
You
Let's
see what
keep,
I'm
let's
saying?
keep it real.
Can we get a like a discount code for big and ladies, like a 5% off or something?
Man, you know what, man? They say big and lazy, man. We gonna figure something out, man. You tell them
Yeah,
say big and lazy, man. I'll
Yeah.
throw
Tap
something
in.
on for them, man. You feel me? We
Appreciate
gonna make
that.
it. We gonna make it make sense
Definitely, but that's half of the trip
for
though,
the
for
private
real.
chef service only. All right, we gonna say that.
Yeah.
Y'all fly me across the country. Y'all say y'all heard this on Big and Lazy. We gonna figure it out. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, so tap in.
Yeah.
But that's half of your trip. Every time you're going somewhere, it's
Not
like,
only
where we
that,
gonna
it's-
eat? Where we gonna stay?
You see
Where
what
we
I'm saying?
gonna
Yeah,
eat?
yeah. What we gonna eat?
Where
Because
we
you
gonna
have
eat?
to eat, and that's what I tell people. Like you're gonna do anything that you do is gonna involve food, bro.
Mhm.
Anything you do, so.
That's a great.
Why not
analogy,
have the
bro.
best of the best? Plus, not only that, like people post they like this is the era of everybody posting everything. They're gonna post their food, so why wouldn't you want to post it to be something fly? Especially
Exactly.
if you out of town enjoying or celebrating something.
Right.
It needs to be the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? So. And that offers something good for me to where like I'm blessed to be able to travel and see
Right.
things and meet new people and go around and network. You know what I'm saying? So that does a lot of good things for me as well.
Do you follow Keith Lee?
Keith Lee, I'm not familiar with.
The guy to be ready
Okay,
to
yeah.
run
Matter of
your
fact, yeah,
team?
I know exactly what you're talking about. He's more of a food critic though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's a
critic.
I'm gonna do. I follow a lot more like caterers and private chefs. Not really a lot of food critics.
Uh-huh.
For I mean, whatever. I don't really even have a reason why I do or don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he has a following, and people talk about him for just what he does. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
he just got sick out in the California.
I was just gonna
Bay.
say, I heard he got sick.
Yeah, he's in the hospital. Something broke him out or something. He swallowed
From
like
eating
a
something?
Yeah, he be
yeah,
eating
eat something
everything.
because he was on like a tour out.
Wow.
He said, "Don't go to the Bay, man." He said, "I got sick." and
Don't go.
Restaurants.
See, I go to the Bay damn near once a month. You know,
Uh-huh.
I've ate at a lot of fly spots out there. I wonder where he ate at, but you know, I would hate that. But I hope whoever had it, they got the insurance to cover him. You know what I'm saying? So that's another
Get well
part.
soon.
That's another part that comes with this business
do.
too. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like everybody's not gonna like your food, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's not gonna like
ain't
what
gonna
you
please
do. You know what I'm
everybody.
saying? Like you gonna like something, you gonna like something.
Mhm.
I might offer him something that he says tastes good, or he's you know what I'm saying. So it's just what comes.
In my
with it.
own critic way, if I taste something it's good, it might not be like you said, it might not be the best of what I think, but if it's decent enough for me to be like, let me try this next time. You know,
Right,
let me try
exactly,
that.
yeah.
That's how you reeling me in too. But
Yeah.
not to really jump subjects, but
What it do? What the business is?
Annabelle here,
That girl Mel.
and we are We Them Girls Podcast.
Y'all check us out audio Wednesday on all streaming platforms, visual on Thursday on YouTube at We Them Girls Podcast.
Y'all enjoy the Big and Lazy Podcast.
it's just been heavy on my mind all day. And I think this is like perfect, you the perfect person to ask, even big too. Like, what do you think the difference is between now and back then with friendships? Because all of us up here still hang with people we grew up with. I can honestly say that the new friends that I've met has been some people that I probably been through something with, barber school, you know, stuff like that. But I know you still hang with your childhood homies like me, you know.
So first, I joined the fraternity when I was in college, Omega Psi Phi.
Mm-hmm.
The motto of our fraternity is friendship is essential to the soul, and I didn't really understand that. I've been living by that motto all my life because I got the same friends, but I feel like nowadays, like everybody's had people that they can be like seen or been around for however long. Whether y'all still friends, I think it's just how you deal with them and what comes with them. But I've been blessed, and this ain't nothing that you can control, nobody can control. I've just been blessed to be around the same group of guys to where we also have the same like ideals and interests, and we hold each other accountable for certain things, and we also grew with each other. A lot of people don't grow with each other, and here's what the problem is with friendships. A lot of people can't really understand that your time with this person is just your time with this person, and understand when that time has ended, because you gonna be fucking with somebody, whether it's a relationship or a friend, and they can be holding you back to where you giving more to the friendship, or even if you're not necessarily giving more to the friendship, they not mentally growing with you.
Right.
And if you there's a post that says the 5 people that you talk to on the daily is the person you're gonna be like. So if I'm talking to 5 millionaires on the daily, what you think's gonna happen to me?
Yeah.
If I'm talking to 5 people that's poor and homeless on the daily, what you think's gonna happen to me?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you have to be careful with what you put into your mind. And if the friends or the people that you call friends ain't elevating you in a certain way, then you need to understand when their time is cut. Or you don't even have to cut them. You just have to deal with people differently.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, I've just been blessed to not only grow with people, but I feel like if I'm talking to 5 people on a daily and they getting $1 million and I'm not getting $1 million, I'm a cancer to this group because I'm not on what y'all on. So, but if I'm talking to y'all and I'm getting these ideas and I'm brainstorming with y'all and I'm trying to figure out what I need to do for myself, that's going to continue to keep me where I need to go, to where I'm gonna get my $1 million eventually. You see what I'm saying? So I just think with friendships, people don't really understand when to let certain things go or how to deal with people and on what level that you need to be dealing with them on. You see what I'm saying?
I used to be like that. It used to be hard for me to see one of my, because you know I'm married. I've been with the same woman for a long time, so it's hard to kind of deal with.
Now here's another thing,
you know.
and see, I like you say like you married, so like with that, like especially with men, bro, like some men's married, some men's not. You got to understand how far to go with like your single friends and how far to go with your married friends. Like I'm not married, but I got a girl, and I got probably just as many single friends as I got married friends, but I can only fuck with my single friends at certain times and do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Versus when I got my girl, I'm gonna go be with my married friends and do certain things at certain times and certain things. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like with the
balance.
It's just about the balance and the sacrifice, and you know, but as long as it makes sense to you and your situation, and you elevating and whatever that you want to do, you need to understand where you want to go in life. Because other than that, you're just gonna be dealing with all kind of different people. But if you understand where you're going in life and you have a vision for that, then the right people that's gonna be around you or not be around you, that's just gonna come. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think we all had got them friends that it was hard to like not deal with. They weren't elevating with you, like you said.
Bro, and I'm still dealing with it, like to this day. Still dealing with certain situations and certain people that's in my life where it's like, all right, are you adding to my life, adding value to my life, or are you not? You know, and you can still, you know, sometimes I done had to say I love you, but fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand that.
And that's just, you know, certain situations that you're gonna have to deal with, but you gotta see that. Can't nobody else see it for you. Like I said, I tell, you know, people all the time, and even my girl, like, shit, you XYZ, you her, you need to be dealing with people that's on your level. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like if you trying to be a boss, why you dating other people that's workers? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
I feel you 100% on that
because
too.
if you keep talking to them and dealing with them and letting them put certain things in your mind, where's it gonna have you?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And not only that, it's like if you constantly elevating and say you got somebody, a friend, a woman, or anything that you don't mind building up, like come on, let's expand our mind, let's expand business, let's whoop de whoop. but they don't have the work ethic for it. Like,
and see, that's
a terrible thing to have right there.
That's another thing. Like, if you in a certain position and people like can see that and admire that, then why not like try to build somebody from that and then talk to them, handle them? But like you said, you can only do so much for people. You can literally only do so much.
Faith without work is dead.
It's dead, and it's not gonna mean nothing because I can't do it for you.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I can want it for you. I can give you all the information, all the resources, everything that I do, or fuck what I'm doing. Well, as far as what you doing, I can tell you this is what I think from my experience, what I think, what you should do. But if you're not gonna do it, or you're not gonna try to build from that, or even take my advice, what are we talking? We wasting time, and we cannot waste time because we can't get that back.
Man. Like,
you know,
I look at my kids like y'all the only ones that I waste some time with. Through the day, I'll be like, man, I ain't got time for that shit.
Most definitely.
I ain't got time for that shit.
We gotta understand, like, you know, like people's not gonna really always understand, like, even with kids, like I might have kids, so it's certain things that I'm gonna have to deal with and see and live a certain way. But if you don't have kids, you're not gonna be able to empathize with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can tell you this is what I'm doing, or this is why, or try to, you know, vent to you, but you can never empathize with me because you haven't been through it. You see what I'm saying? So
just to switch subjects a little bit here. Baby mama rangers, man. You be making that post and you'll say a little something, and come on, baby mama rangers, tap in, and they like mighty, you know what I mean?
And they come, don't they?
They do.
They come, don't they?
Yes, sir.
And that's the thing, man. So the baby mama range, it's not even
Where
nothing.
did that start at?
Man, honestly, I did a song, man, and I was just talking so much shit at the end of the song, and I just said, I don't even know where it came from, and everybody just thought it was like the funniest shit. So it's like, fuck it, we just gonna run with it, but it's really a thing. The baby mama rangers is just those group of females who have children that come and talk they shit, and they all huddle up together, and they just come for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or come for a situation that I'm speaking on. You know what I'm saying? So why not go ahead and invite them when you speaking on certain
birds
things,
of a feather, man.
Yeah.
You know, they flock together, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they definitely come, man. I didn't kind of calm down a lot. I used to start to pot up on Facebook a lot, but I didn't kind of calm down. And
they amazing, and they amazing. Shout out to all the being rangers out there, man. Y'all amazing people, and I love you, baby. I love you. You know, but it's just certain things of how I look at as a man, and but it's like, and I don't even all the way understand, or y'all not supposed to understand how I think as a man because I'm a man.
Yeah.
Right,
And if you a woman, you gonna think and look at things a certain way as a woman. I'm not supposed to understand and get that.
Facts,
but
though.
you know, I got an old-fashioned mindset and how I look and how I view things, and it's just certain things that I just can't tolerate, especially in this new age. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So, like, let's just take the post that I just called all the baby mama rangers to. It was a post. What the post say, bro? It said, okay, so I know a woman made the post because it said, a man with his own house is just a blessing. And I'm like, Here's my thing. It's like, first, here's what I want to say before I get called out. I am a humble person. I appreciate everything that I have, and I've been through some things where I haven't had. So I just feel like I'm 32 years old. As a 32-year-old man, you should have your own shit.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily like nothing out of the ordinary. But it's been brought to my knowledge that a lot of grown men don't have their own stuff. And here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with not having your own stuff. Okay, because niggas go through shit, you know, hard times, you feel me? It's gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done been through it. But if I don't got my own shit, I'm not out here dating. I'm not out here trying to meet women, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm focused on other things.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking, all I asked the baby mama rangers was, why is this like a blessing or a thing? And they was just coming for me talking about men don't have their own stuff. It's more men who don't. But I would tell her, I know a lot of men.
Yeah.
I know more men who have their own shit than don't. You know what I'm saying? So,
because it's weird. I mean, it's not. I'm gonna say it's weird. It's like, okay, you got people that live, you know what I'm saying, how they live, because it's just the way they live. You know, if somebody don't have their own place, they helping out moms.
Yeah, you know,
they really, you know what I'm saying, but really contributing to the community and life. You feel me? They just not taking. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not knocking nobody for.
But ain't that weird though? I feel you though, 100%.
I'm not knocking nobody for not having their own things because niggas go through shit. But if you going through some shit and you trying to get on your feet, like that's where your focus need to be. Getting on your feet and getting through what you go through. But we gotta stop celebrating like things that's supposed to just happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man and I'm supposed to have my own shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say it's weird for them to even be like, dang, like a lot of men don't have their own. But then again, this is what I tell my sister and my nieces and my little cousins that's dating. Like, you have to, if you're gonna be dating, you have to be dating for something. Not, you know what I'm saying? Some people just get into stuff and see where it go.
Right,
Like
right, right.
you gotta have more morals as a young woman
But what you want out of
because they hold the power.
Mhm.
We are men. We, you know what I'm saying? We contribute to life, you know what I'm saying, how we do, but the most powerful thing is a powerful woman.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The most powerful thing
The
to
queen
me, if I'm hollering at a
on the
woman,
chessboard.
you feel me, is she got morals. I want her more than I want the one
You can't.
that's easy, you feel me? She got, it's different.
You can't do nothing without no woman. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they make the world go around. Just like you said, the
Definitely.
most powerful being in the world is a woman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And once a lot of, I ain't gonna say women period, but a lot of the younger women,
Mhm.
the young girls coming up, once they just know they worth, that's why I say the times is different because back then we were empowering each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We were still messed up back in, our granddaddies, our great granddaddies, but
Yeah.
it was still about empowering each other because that's what we did as a people. Rap, from music to, it was about empowering. Now it's about, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying it like I don't fuck with today's time. I be living in it. Like you said, I'm 32 too.
Right,
We
exactly.
came up in the time that was fun.
Mhm. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, damn, like when are we gonna start teaching our young people, period, morals
And
and
honestly,
life?
bro,
You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, bro, like that's where it starts, bro. Like I said,
Mhm.
I got a son, bro. So why would I tell my son that, hey, it's like just like the best thing for you to have your own shit when that's really just like a thing you're supposed to have.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's not like I said, like it was chicks on there getting mad at me because it was like, well, you bragging. It sounds like you just trying to brag. And it's like, how am I bragging about something like just like a life necessity?
Mhm.
Right.
That's like me saying like I got a car. Like it's a I get
Yeah.
I get in the sense of it's a blessing just to be able to have things. Yes, I agree, but
Facts.
to make it like a bragging thing, it's just it just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
wanna know what my pops used to say?
What's that?
You don't get rewarded for shit you supposed to do.
That's all
Man.
but real talk, that's all I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
You supposed to have your own shit. You
Yeah.
supposed to have a place and a bed. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. Like, why is this like a thing? And then my problem is because I'm asking women like, okay, so what does this say about you and who you dealing with?
Right.
Exactly. Women lack accountability. They'll blame. They'll
Watch out,
they'll
doctor.
spend some shit.
Watch out, doctor.
Man, they spend some shit so quick, man.
And that's the
Oh,
problem.
man.
Like, hold yourself accountable because you gonna hold me
Yeah.
accountable as a man,
Yeah.
Why can't I hold
the
you
earth is
accountable,
gonna
you
hold
know?
us accountable.
and I'm gonna hold you accountable for what you used to.
Yeah.
And I don't even judge a woman off what she used, what she's used to. But at the same time, you think it's certain women out here that's like, oh, well, he has his own stuff. That's just a great thing. No, he's supposed some women should only deal with men who got their own shit. What are we talking about?
Facts,
Yeah.
though.
You
Facts,
see
though.
what I'm saying? It's like I don't know, because me as a man, and I don't want to like saying I'm comparing myself to a woman, but as if I meet a woman, she's like, well, I don't have my own this or you know what I'm saying? It's like, this probably is only gonna go so far.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you just not.
And it's the type of
You just-
that's the type of person you are, period, though.
You're not
You know what
on
I'm
the
saying?
same level or headed in the same direction that I think for and then that's okay. Like
Right.
I said, people go through shit. Get on your shit. Get your shit together. But I don't know. When I was going through my shit, I'm not trying to meet no woman, and I'm not out here
Yeah.
dating because
If
that's
my
not
pockets ain't
focus.
right,
you feel me?
vagina's the last thing on my
Come
mind,
on,
man.
man.
What's crazy is a lot of people, I'm not gonna just say men or women, that they everyday thing is to date and to find the next sex. What they next, you know what I'm saying? Nut. They next.
I call them freaky bums.
When is the
Freaky
you
bums.
feel me? When is the next day party? Like, God damn, I know you. You just said yesterday on Facebook, and that's another thing I hate on social media when people tell their business and then get on there like the next day. and
Y'all
be
ain't
like,
my business.
I'm in Coles tonight. Fuck it. You just told us you got evicted.
Or when people tell Facebook they horny.
Yeah, like
I
What are
ain't
we-
smoke monkey. We
what-
too old for that.
What are
shit.
we talking about? Why you telling Facebook you horny?
the number one addictive drug today is attention.
Attention.
You feel me?
know?
Attention to have you out. I know niggas that doesn't have they family
Mhm.
and at home, wife, kids, and they let it all go for some attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my OGs, my pops and uncles,
I don't.
they worked to the bone.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
have what they had, and
Yeah.
they made it look easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people today just and they didn't do it for recognition. Like I
Mhm.
said, like my
Because
little
that's
brother.
just what you're supposed to do.
Facts. My little brother came in one day like I got straight A's. You know, I was never the one to make straight A's. Y'all went to Male. I was at Western. You know what I'm saying? So I was always into something, but you feel me? I had a good heart.
Right.
But my little brother was a genius. He come in the house like, let me see your report card. Oh, I got straight A's. He went straight downstairs and said, hey, man, I got straight A's. Can I get them Jordans Saturday? He said, hell no. You don't get rewarded for shit you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make good grades. You're supposed to be a good citizen, contribute to your motherfucking self.
Now, come on, Ty.
Yeah,
Straight A's, that's a different level.
Yeah,
A's and B's. You could have got the niggas on George.
Listen, my little brother said on Christmas, he said this exact same thing. He said, I would have been cool with every 2 months or once a month. Because, you know, we had good parents, you feel me? But it helped me in a way, in a sense of like, ain't nobody gonna give you shit. Because once you graduate high school and shit, you go to work every day and you still ain't nobody gonna, you have to keep doing that.
Exactly. See, and that's another thing. Like you said, ain't nobody gonna give you nothing.
Hell no.
And that's maybe, I don't know, maybe I just got a different mindset of how I look at things. So like when it comes to that post, it's like, you know, like this is just what I'm supposed to have but then as I'm going around reading the comments, it's like a lot of dudes might be living chick to chick or house to house, or you know what I'm saying? It's I just don't get, like, as a man, how do you not have nothing for yourself, especially as a man with children?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I got a child, bro. He comes to my house.
Yeah.
He has his own, comes in, he has a room, he has his own stuff, his own space, you know, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Hell yeah.
And when do we get to, as a society, as having a man just living woman to woman? I just don't get that, and I can't respect that and get down with that.
Yeah,
now, like I said, I
Especially
get
you got kids and shit.
Exactly, man.
You supposed to be having some shit structured, man.
Why would you? And then say you die, what you gonna leave to your kids?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you have kids and you don't got nothing to give them?
Yeah.
You know what? Like I said, that's another conversation.
Hey, I don't donate to
It's supposed to
life insurance.
mature you, man.
Them GoFundMe's, it got to be some sad story. Cause I pay my life insurance, my $8. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I pay my guy too. Like you get a job or something, bro. Like I don't.
And it's especially in, like I said, the social media era where you know, people's priorities just be fucked up. You know,
I don't see how they
just
live like that, man.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got a serious question though, especially if you don't mind me asking.
Man, come on.
How did I remember you when you lost your dad? I remember.
Right.
I remember you was over stores like the next day.
I ain't gonna hold you. See, and that's what's crazy. You was there with me that night that it happened. I had to leave that morning. Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask you, like, how much of, because we know he was a good dude. So how much of like losing him young helped you as a man from that little time that we have with our parents? You know what I'm saying? We still on borrowed time. Everybody is. But that time that you had your dad from the time that you didn't, how did that make you the man you are today?
You know, it's like a back and forth thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you 12, 13 years old, I tell my baby mama this too, to this day. I tell her this. Like, as a child, like, that's the mama's time. You know, don't get me wrong, your dad's always needed, but as a baby, that's the mama's time. When you get into that 13, 12-year-old range, you know, that's when the boy needs his father the most.
Yeah.
Because, and I've had to argue this with women on social media, and I stand on this to this day. It was raised by a single mother because of the situation. Can't no damn woman teach no boy how to be no man. I don't care how good of a woman she is. I don't care what she went through, how hard she is. Can't no woman teach no boy how to be no man.
Yeah.
So at 13 years old, 12, 13 years old, when I got certain questions about certain things, or I need to see certain things, or I need to experience certain things, or have this kind of representation in my life, I can go ask my mama. She can do the best she can.
Yeah.
She can go ask somebody else. But what the fuck can she tell me?
That's facts.
You see what I'm saying? So I had to figure out a lot of things on myself, and I feel like it might fuck me up to this day to how I look at things and how I view certain things, because I wasn't raised in that light, or I didn't have that representation, or I wasn't able to ask them certain kind of questions or see these certain kind of things from a man. But that's another thing. Like, every boy is gonna emulate a man. What kind of man is gonna be what's around him? But every boy that's running around out here, he's gonna emulate some kind of man. And it might be this kind of man. It might be a bum ass man. It might be a gay man. It might be a spiritual man. It might be a soft man. You know, but he's going to emulate some kind. He's got to, because that's just in our nature. I don't have nothing to do with us. You know,
intrigued by. That's why we loved music so much coming up, because it was like, dang.
And what's crazy, like stuff like that. Like, it wasn't nobody to be able to tell me, like, this is right,
man,
this is
wrong. Ain't real, man.
That ain't real. This is real. This is how you need to look at this. This is why this makes sense. This is why you do this, or why you look at things this way. And, you know, like, so it's just so much that I just had to really kind of learn on my own and understand and figure out by myself. So like even to this day, you know what I'm saying? So of course it hindered me, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, you gonna barbecue a meal, dude, you feel me?
Right.
So you know, it's on you.
growing up as a youngin', like I always thought, like you say, when you say stuff ain't real and stuff, I thought going to jail was a part of being a man. Like I thought, like,
Damn.
you know,
ain't
watch.
the only one that thought that though.
I'm serious. I thought that
A
was
lot of
like
people thought that
something I
shit.
gotta do. Like I gotta, you
That's not
know,
my first time hearing that.
real talk. Like
Mhm.
I just thought that was part of, you know, shit. Everybody, me. I remember this day. It was me, my buddy. It was about like 13, 14. We was at Taco Bell and like, and we were just talking casually. Like, yeah, when I go to jail, I'm gonna do this. Serious business. And OG came out the cut. He said, man, y'all it ain't no place for y'all. You know, just gave us some game. Like, but for the longest, I thought, you know, that was part of, you know. But like, you know,
And
I
that's
got older.
because of why. But you know, because did you have a father?
No,
in
no
your
father.
life?
Nope.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So whatever for whatever reason, whatever you seen, whatever came your way, that's what you thought took to be a man. You know? And there's certain things that I had to see, and what I thought took being a man, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I've picked up, and I still got bad habits to this day for a lot of different reasons. You know what I'm saying?
We all do.
Them kill boys, I bet 85% of those come single mama
Yeah,
homes.
you know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna tell you this. Now it's like I know kids that have both parents, and it's just like the world. I'm not even gonna say now. I feel like it's always been people that just choose their own way. You know what I'm saying? Like I just lost a homie, and I felt like our whole life he's been like I wasn't shocked when his mama told me he passed because he's just been in so much stuff his whole life. You feel me? But the peace behind it all, I'm like, man, I know he's at peace now. But nowadays, it's like social media raising the kids, TV raising the kids. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the homies is doing outside,
Here's my problem.
that's who's
He's
raising
got-
the kids.
Here's my problem. Okay, yeah, you going
Because even the daddies is like, I can't control them.
But
What
check
I'm
us
supposed
out
to
though.
do?
Check us out. No. So hold on. Say what you just said. The daddies are saying what?
I can't control them neither.
And that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
I be
it
goddamn
is.
if my son comes in my goddamn house and starts
sir.
telling me some shit that he did or wasn't gonna do, nigga, you
sir.
live in my house, and that's the problem, bro. These soft ass parents and soft ass
It's a
niggas
era.
is raising soft ass kids.
Let me tell you this.
See what I'm saying?
I got a story. I ain't gonna say their names. I ain't gonna say, but I
You
know
got to.
somebody. I know somebody. You know, a certain kid was acting up on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the bus driver comes to the person, right?
Yeah.
I relayed the message. Hey, you know, daughter's getting out of hand. You know, respect authority. She's acting up on the bus, and they chewed me out.
Right. Why? And tell me why. What did they say to you?
My kid's gonna have a voice, and I ain't got
hell no.
I ain't
See,
got
that's
a single mother.
I ain't gonna lie,
yeah.
I didn't have no voice in the house. You
Come
don't
on,
have
bro.
no fucking
Come
voice.
on, bro. What you mean a voice for what?
Right.
We never even got
The
to
only
ask
voice you
what-
have in
what we
the
can
house
eat
is yes,
tonight.
ma'am, no, ma'am.
That's it.
Man,
Come on,
it's
bro.
crazy.
That's it. Ain't no why. My kids
Right.
be like, well, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I just want to know why. I don't give a fuck why you want to know.
But see,
why?
I argue with people on this. They say, like, about disciplining kids. And, like kids should be able to, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, maybe I'm just an old school, old fashioned dude, but it works. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, say it doesn't work, but you do everything you can. You still have instilled something in them, and you still gotta have some kind of stipulations and some kind of structure in your home
that's what
to
I'm about to
where
say,
this is just what it's gonna be. And I am the authoritative. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? So, and it's like I'm saying, like, as we raising these kids, we need to be trying to figure out how we gonna make them better.
Yeah.
How we gonna make them better? How we gonna let them see the world?
But you said structure.
Yeah, and it starts with little shit like shutting the fuck up when I tell you something. So like,
Yes.
just like we all gonna have to work a job. Everybody in this room has worked a job before. You're gonna go to a job and you're not gonna like something that they say or do, but you're gonna have to shut the fuck up and listen if you want your job and want your check.
Yeah.
Just like in this house, if you want to continue to live in this house, shut the fuck and listen to what I say. And it's just about having structure, and not only that, just a respect for the elderly.
is.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Having respect for your peers.
Call, and even if I knew the teacher was lying or somebody's lying on me, my mama don't want to hear no. I remember my teacher called one day and was just like, he's just not being himself. He's talking back. He's whoop de whoop. I'm in the background like, man, I ain't whoop de whoop. The first thing she said when she was like, let me talk to him real quick.
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if she's wrong or right. You a child. But that's the
You
like
need
you
to stay
said,
in
it's
a
the
child's
soft
place.
era, man. Like the number one thing that we need to stop doing, and one thing I agree with though is finding a common ground to have a friendship with your. But like that's when it comes that age, that 13, 14, when the mama can grab the daughter and say, "Listen, this is for real. This ain't nothing I ever taught you. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is real life out here." So if I'm talking to my son, which I say all the time, like, this ain't no secret. Like my son, I told him like, bro, that porn shit, bro, is for the birds, bro.
Yeah.
Like you better be 13. You feel me? I feel you, but at the same time, bro, it's more things you could be doing with your time and with your life than worried about things. We grew up too fast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially us.
We grew
You know
up
what I'm saying?
way too fast. That's why we just sit, drink, and do what we do to get our bread. But it's like we grew up too fast. There's nothing else to do. Mama said it. You're gonna be bored when you grow up. You want a tattoo right now? You want your ears pierced? I'm like, man. But now I just sit back and be like, damn, like.
And if you let, that's what I'm saying. If you let kids just do what the fuck they want to do when they get older, they're gonna do what the fuck they want to do. But guess what's gonna happen when you get into the real world and you do what you want to do? Come on, watch out.
What they say? There's two ways: hell or jail.
So why would I not, as a father and as a man, why would I not be trying to instill this in you at an early age? And not only that, hold you accountable at an early age.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my son just came home last week, lied to me about some bullshit.
Yeah.
And I asked him 3 times. But once you lied to me, I'm going to tell you, no, I know you're not lying. Make you tell me the truth. And now there's going to be consequences that come with this. And this ain't got nothing to do with just in my home. You get out in the world and you do some bullshit, you lie, or you fuck around and then you have to tell the truth. It's gonna be some consequences that come with that.
There's always somebody you gotta deal with.
That's what I'm saying. It's deeper than you, man. And me trying to raise my son is deeper than you too, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you feel me? I'm trying to raise a man. I'm trying to raise you better than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you what I didn't have. I ain't had no daddy to tell me this is right, this is wrong. This is how you gotta look at shit and check me. You know what I'm saying? Grab me up, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need, man.
Yeah.
Because these kids gonna get out here, get on some bullshit, and get into the wrong situations with the wrong people, and then it's gonna be too late by then, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
I tell my son all the time, bro. It's the ball's in your court, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you need to take heed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but just to lighten the mood before we get out of here.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Man,
First
we had a good time, man. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But what do you have next with the music and the brand? You know what I'm saying?
Tell them about the clothing line, too.
man. What's the
Okay, man. So, still winning the pearl, man. We gonna get back into it, man. I need to talk to the guys, man. Shout out to my boy Big Damo, man. You know, he
was coming with you.
Man, it's been a long day, you know what I'm saying? But shout out my boy Big Damo, man. That's his department, man. That's all him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we gonna get some stuff going, man. You know, with the Still Winning the Pearl, www.stillwinningthepearl.com. As far as the music, man, we dropping my last little tape, man. You know, I'm gonna hang the cleats up after this last one, man. But I love to do it. You know what I'm saying? So be looking out for us, in February with that, man.
You got any good features on there?
Oh man, we got features with Payroll Giovanni.
Man, we got that
Big Keys from Doughboys Cash Out.
Yeah. You going out with a bang?
Man, going out with a bang, man. We got a One Take Timmy, man. Shout out One Take, man. You know, he's next to blow, you feel me? Man, all kind of stuff, man. All kind of situations. You know what I'm saying? So, www.stillwinningkitchen.com. You know, you can find me there. You know, we got the all the catering, private dinners, traveling chef services, meal prep with meals. You know, everything there. So everything under the Still Winning umbrella, man. We got to come in 2024, man. Most definitely.
But I'm gonna ask you this: who would you like to see on here? But you got to be able to make a call or text and get them on here. Like, who would you like to see? But you gotta help us get them on here.
I'm gonna keep it real, man. Honestly, my boy K Walker. Shout out to Kenneth Walker. That's Breonna Taylor's boyfriend.
That's my boy too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'd like to get him on there.
He actually said he was gonna come on when he gets some time.
Did he? Okay, yeah, man.
He just always working when he comes to the city.
Plus he live out the city. You know what I'm saying? Definitely him.
We need to get Take on here, man.
Yeah, man. I can make a call for you, man. Holla at Take, man. You know, because I'm gonna tell you, he's next to blow, man. Y'all need to go ahead and grab him.
One Take,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, One Take, man. He's really good at what he does, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody like Bella Ray who's like used to this type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and not only that shit, y'all need to go down there with them. You feel me?
Facts.
I need to holler at them, get y'all down there. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got some good stuff going, man. And
appreciate that.
This is where y'all really need to be, elevated. And not only that, we need to work together. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So
that's what I was gonna say, man. Whenever you ever got something going on, bro, I don't care if it's a trip coming up or a new dish, man. You come holler at us because this is what we do. We really just sit down and tap in with people we find intriguing, man.
Yeah. You think so, man?
Yeah,
I'll
bro.
quit it. I'll quit it.
Man, top 3 easily, bro. I'm telling you, it's a hell of a
I know,
conversation.
bro,
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Everybody we be trying to bring on, bro. If we don't know them, we got a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, they online presence as well. But like I told bro, a couple months ago, like, You feel me, bro? It's gonna be a great conversation because he's just a different type of dude. Like,
Yeah, you know,
You know what I'm
like I
saying?
said, it's all out there, and this is just my thoughts, man. Like,
Yeah.
some people might look these interviews, look at some of the shit I said, man, that nigga crazy as hell. But it's just what I think, and opinions. I like assholes. We all
Yeah.
got them. You feel me? So
Facts.
it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You feel me?
Yes,
So
sir.
we got the Big and Lazy podcast. You gotta give us something big, something good to eat, and lazy, something good to watch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you gotta turn us on though.
You gotta turn us on to something.
You.
Oh, as far as what?
Like something
Okay,
big, something good to eat, lazy, something good to watch.
Okay.
Watching the good to eat.
Man, shit, something good to eat, man. I'm gonna tell you first of all, my favorite dish to make is the pasta. So of course, my favorite dish to eat is the pasta.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say, man. Have y'all been to Martini's?
No.
Mhm.
Martini's out in the summer. They have the best pasta in the city.
That's her?
Yes,
Okay.
right in the
Martinis.
summer. Yeah,
I have to write that
Okay.
down.
Yes.
I know you're talking about. I used to deliver liquor there. I know what
Okay,
you're talking about.
yeah. Martinis.
Mhm.
And something good to watch, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Of course, y'all already know about Gillian Wallow and Shannon
Yeah.
Sharp, man.
Yeah.
I've been on their interviews real tough. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Uh-huh.
I've been on their interviews real tough, man. So
That's who inspired us, man.
yeah, most definitely. Yeah, most
Love
definitely.
Wallow.
You know, yeah. So, hey, that's just what I got for you, man. You know.
We appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you. Just like that.
It's another one, man. We out, man.
Big and lazy.
Yes, sir.
Love for the money get you hooked like a dope fiend. Paint a picture while a nigga on this codeine. Ay, racking up this paper, I need no sleep. Don't lose my young nigga, run it up. Focus on that bag, or you my flavor to my nosebleed. Ask me why I reckon you the police. Kill a nigga, mama screaming, can't get no sleep.
This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.